Hello, this is Isabel, and welcome to this Yoga Nidra for self-love. When it comes to developing a loving relationship with oneself, simply the fact that you're taking time today to give yourself the gift of Yoga Nidra is powerful as a signal to yourself that you are deserving of feeling well, rested, and vital. Yoga Nidra is a state of consciousness. The guidance I offer you here today is designed to help you reach that state. This can be described as a state of deep rest combined with wakeful alertness, and it's a brainwave state that has been shown to have huge benefits for your health and well-being. The more that you practice, the more the benefits compound. So let's begin by getting your body completely comfortable, resting on the floor or your bed, maybe the sofa, or even sitting up, but making sure you're able to give in to any holding of your muscles. Can you really tune in to the surface supporting your body? Maybe you have a pillow beneath your knees, one under your head. Maybe you're covered in a blanket, or you have a soft covering over your eyes. And if you don't have any of these things and would like to get them, take the time now to gather them and really cocoon yourself into your cozy Nidra nest. It's worth taking the time to really set yourself up, just as you might do if you were tucking in a child at night, making sure they have everything they need. Whatever you have supporting you to rest, start to sense how it allows you to let go of a need. For example, noticing how your socks keep your feet warm, removing the distraction of cold feet. How the support beneath your body allows you to melt the tension of holding yourself upright. How the covering over your eyes blocks out light, which immediately relieves your subconscious mind from the constant behind-the-scenes work of detecting dangers in your environment. And you might mentally whisper thank you to these supports now. Welcoming the whole body to rest here now, with the same feeling that you might greet a beloved child or old friend. Welcome. Becoming aware of sounds in your space, sounds further afield, and sounds on this recording. Welcoming sound as vibration, not needing to place any story upon them. Sensing sound as a layered blanket, and noticing that each vibration of sound arises from silence and returns to silence. Let's take 3 physiological sighs to settle in now. Taking 2 sips of air in through the nose, holding slightly at the top, and letting it go through the mouth with a sigh. 2 sips in, and letting it go through the mouth. Once more. Releasing with a sigh, and one more time. 2 sips in and sighing it out, and then allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Imagining yourself cocooned here, as if you were lying on the forest floor like a fallen tree, and noticing, is there anywhere that you could just soften and release a bit of tension in the forehead, jaw, belly, feet. And noticing your breath in and out, like waves upon a shore. There's nowhere left to be. There's nothing left to do. Allowing your mind to unravel from planning and analyzing. In Yoga Nidra, we practice sankalpa, which means a heartfelt intention or heart's desire. So bringing your attention into your heart, which is also a brain, the unthinking brain, the wordless brain, but a center indeed of knowing and intuition. And feeling your heart, whatever that means for you. Noticing movement, beating, and letting your positive intention arise in the first person. You might choose something like, I deeply love and accept myself in all my forms and shapes. Mentally repeating your sankalpa 3 times with feeling now. And now a rotation of awareness. You can imagine this as a full body massage for your nervous system, following my voice to each part in turn and sending your full attention to it, just as you might when listening silently to the quiet voice of somebody you love. Heart center. The center of your chest, right collarbone, right shoulder, sensing deep within the shoulder joint, left collarbone, left shoulder, and deep within the shoulder joint. The point where your 2 shoulder blades meet at the base of the neck, sensing into the throat, both sides of the jaw, tip of the chin, lower lip, tingling and aliveness in the lower lip, and the top lip, tip of the tongue, all the way to the root of the tongue, inside the right cheek, inside the left cheek, lower teeth and gums, upper teeth and gums, right nostril, subtle sensations at the right nostril, and left nostril, tip of the nose, awareness gliding across both cheekbones to both ears, effortlessly taking in sound, earlobes, folds of the ears, deep within the ear canals to the center of the head, sensing both eyes from the inside of your head out, two globes rich with sensation, resting deep within the eye sockets. Back of the skull, and the whole scalp and hair, the line where your forehead meets your hair, the skin of your entire forehead, and the aliveness and sensation of the whole of your head, face, neck, and shoulders. To the heart center, radiating out to the right side of the chest, left side chest, upper arms, elbows, forearms, front of the wrists, back of the wrists, center of the palms, back of the hands, thumbs, first fingers, second, third, fourth, and the spaces in between the fingers, sensing where the fingers end and the space begins. Or maybe the fingers feel as though there is not much separation between them and the space. Aliveness and warmth within the whole of both hands, wrists, arms, and taking time for attention to flow to the torso, front and back, back ribs, front ribs, and sensing into the organs held within the torso, the subtle movement of breath at the bottom of the ribs and top of the stomach, belly button center, lower abdomen, right hip, right buttock, left hip, left buttock, pubic bone, sensing within and into the center of the pelvic bowl, and the organs and ligaments held within the pelvis, to the very upper legs, calves, ankles, tops of the feet, whole soles of the feet, big toes, second toes, third, fourth, all 5 toes, whole feet, and then the whole feet, legs and hips together, and then the torso and arms, head and neck, whole body now, the whole body, a united field of awareness, whole body held in pure awareness as it is. And sensing your breath here, Gentle movement in and out. And on the in-breath, sensing how it nourishes every single cell of your body. And on the out-breath, how it lets go and allows you to release. Breathing in, nourishment. Breathing out, letting go. Just imagining. And with this gentle awareness to the breath, detached and soft awareness, also feeling how you are held and contained at every part of the united sphere of your body. Sensing how you are so light, resting so lightly on the earth, as if you are light enough to be held in the palm of a hand. Just sensing. And now, feeling and imagining your body as heavy, so heavy on the earth, melting deeply into the earth, heavy. And once more light, sensing lightness in the body, filled with air and heaviness again, density and fullness. And seeing if you might feel now the sensations of lightness and heaviness at once. Just playing with both at the same time, heavy and light. And letting that go as we allow in the projection of your mind's eye to bring to mind someone who you really, really love. And it could be a parent, a friend, a pet, a partner. Let it be a love that feels really pure and unconditional even. A love which is easy and simple. Don't think too much, knowing that whoever arises for you in this moment is right. And hold that person in your mind, feeling the presence of them in front of you, how you feel when they smile, how they look when they laugh, allowing the subtle expressions they make, which you love, to wash through on their face, noting the way that they move. And as you imagine them, begin to surround them with a bubble of soft pink light. And allowing this light to flow directly from your heart to where they hover before you, surrounding them with this light from your heart, from the front of them, the back of them, over their head and beneath them. And if you aren't accessing visuals of this, you can just notice how it might feel to send your love to that person. And you might reach out in your mind. You might reach out in your mind and take their hand. And as you get closer to them, you step into this bubble of pink light with them until you two are covered head to toe, soft, pink, glowing light. And as you step into this bubble, this glow, notice the sensations of being shrouded in this light, and allow the imagery of your loved one to melt away as you imagine how the touch of your skin might feel bathed in this pink light, how it might be warm or cool, the colour of it behind your eyelids, how it feels in your nostrils and throat as you breathe it in, how it touches your insides, washing through your entire body and out, encouraging you to further let go of anything that is no longer needed. And imagining yourself encased in this wide sphere of glowing, gentle pink light, allowing it to flow in and out and around you effortlessly. And as you bathe here, allowing it to touch every inch and cell of your being, aware of the rhythm of your breath that is always there for you. Thousands of breaths each day which flow within you. Sensing how your breath nourishes and maintains you automatically every moment. And letting go of any efforting here. Allowing yourself to be easily surrounded and washed with your breath, with the light emanating from your heart, the light created by the effortless power of your own heart. Heart center, beaming light. Head, face and neck resting in the light. Arms and legs nestled in light. Belly and ribs softly moving the light with the shifting of each breath. Surrounding yourself in the constant love that flows from you and to you. Allowing yourself to bask in the pure beingness of you. And welcoming a sense of your sankalpa here, in the depths of this state, either as a felt sense or mentally repeating 3 times, such as, I deeply love and accept myself in all my many forms and shapes. Mentally repeating now 3 times. And now becoming aware of your body lying on the ground now, and beginning to sense the density of the space around you. Noticing the materials and blankets touching your skin, coolness or warmth of the air on your face, the light or darkness behind your eyelids, the sounds in your space, sounds further afield. And when you're ready, you might take a long breath through the nose and release it through your mouth as we come to an end of this practice today. Allowing plenty of time to return back to a waking state, moving slow. You might nod your head side to side. Gently touch your fingers to your thumbs. Taking more deep breaths. Squeezing up your face, yawning. Noticing when you are really ready, and not a moment before. Bringing your hands to your body and giving yourself a hug or a squeeze. That act of gently stroking and caressing your own body, your hands, your arms, wrapping your arms around yourself. This is a profound way of signaling safety to your nervous system. And whenever you need to tap into the boundless self-love that is within you, you might place a hand to your heart, sending love to yourself through your palm, or even bringing your hands to your face to gently stroke your cheeks and your hair as you might with a beloved child. These are subtle things you can do even in public to continue developing your loving relationship to yourself. And finally, you might mentally whisper thank you to yourself, thanking yourself for showing up to this practice today. When we dedicate time to our relationship with ourselves, amongst all of our other many responsibilities, when we acknowledge the importance of our self-love, this is a profoundly powerful act because it allows us to show up in deepest love and respect for ourselves and therefore for others and for all the projects and things that we have going on in our life. Thank you for practicing with me. It's truly an honor to be trusted as a guide to support you in rest and in love for yourself. Go slowly as you move back into your day. If you need to continue lying here take as much time as you need and maybe refrain from engaging with any media immediately, just giving yourself a buffer before you return back to a screen and back to the noisy external world. Once again, my name is Isabel. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and giving me a like and a comment. It really helps me to make sure that there are no adverts in the middle of these practices and to keep them free. And if you'd like to find out more about my work with menstrual cycles and fertility, please visit my website www.abetterworldtobleedin.com. Go well.